Chat with Clara. So today we are actually here to talk about something. You know what? Something. A topic that were left out. That was in the month of June, but we have actually. Happy New Month to everyone. Thank you for keeping yourself on this channel. You're literally doing a great job. Don't forget to subscribe so that you'll be part of this amazing world. So, what do we have today in our journey, in our new episode, new month? We're having a topic which is it right to allow men to have more than one wife? Do you think it is good, you know, to allow men to have more than one wife? What is your opinion about it? You know, we all have different opinions about different things. So sit, get a cup of tea, get a cup of juice, and then we discuss about this topic. So, um, that question was literally given to us, but by one of our subscribers, and he literally wanted to hear our opinions about it. He wanted to be here, but I don't know if he will literally be here. I think that is he Dev? Something like that? I don't recall the name very well. But our topic for today is actually, I think, very, very, very huge. I'll literally also give my opinion about it. Then we'll literally see what also other people would be literally saying when they come in. So the topic is it right to allow men to have more than one wife? To me, I think no. Why? Because having more than one woman, I would say even not more than one wife, like one is literally like stressful and expensive. Because what you would have given or what would have looked out to give to one wife or one woman that you're literally, or one wife that you're having, you're going to look out for it so that you literally give it to like 1,000 women. So you see, it will literally be something so stressful. Like, you know, in this family, your first wife is literally asking for money for hair, and the other one is asking maybe you got luck that you found all your wives are actually celebrating their birthdays in that same month, you know. So you're going to find one wife is literally going to ask for maybe a car because she has actually seen you, or she has actually found out that you bought for the other one a house, you know. So it's literally stressful. I think a man should have one wife and love that wife in so many different ways. Hi, Big Don Dada. How are you? Which country are you from? I'm excited to have you here. It's a new month. Happy new month. And we literally want to know which country you are coming from and where are you watching me from, which country. It will be literally exciting. Oh, okay, sorry. So I was literally trying to say, like, you as a person, Dawn, do you support a man that will have more than one wife? Like, do you support that? Because me on my side, I literally don't support it because it will literally be stressful to you, you know? It literally be stressful. Because if you have decided to have more than one wife, that means you have to make sure that you fulfill all their needs. And trust me, fulfilling all their needs is going to be a little bit expensive. Expensive. So I literally want to know your side. Do you support it or you don't? It is not my business. Like your business, how? like we would want to know like your point of view, like your side, you as a person. Would you opt to be with more than one wife? I don't want you to speak for other people. I want you to speak for yourself, you know? That is what I want to know. Like, do you think it will be okay for you to be with more than one wife? And if no, why don't you think you should be having more than one wife? Because me on my side, I literally think that having more than one wife, if you cannot provide to them, it's a little bit hectic and stressful. Why do you need to have one? Big Don Dada. Why do you need to have one wife? Because many men out there literally want to have more than one wife. So why would you need to have more than one wife? Do you have any reason? So that we get to know, what do you think about it? Like, why would you opt to have one wife? Did you want so many? To me, on my side, like, if you're going to have more than one wife, that means if you have built a house or if you've bought a house for your wife number one, that means you also have to get you have to build a house for wife number two and wife number three, depending on how many wives you have, you know. And when it gets to them getting pregnant, you're also going to be on that wall, you know, you're going to be pressed on that wall, because these children that you're having them, every wife is going to want their child to be studying in expensive schools, because they know there is no way how they are feeling mercy for you, because they know if I don't tell him that my children, that means that maybe the children of the other wife are actually studying from a very expensive school. You know, that is the mentality of um of women that they literally have. I just need one. I don't want to judge a lot of, I don't want to jangle a lot of women. That is good, because in the end of the day, having more than one wife. Good evening, Ranga Ashraf. Good evening, dear. Good evening, Ashraf. How are you? We are happy new month. Which country are you coming from to be here with us, and would want to know from you? Like, do you think, you know, do you think that men should have more than one wife? Do you think? Do you think it's good for them to have more than one wife? And if it's you, would you opt to have more than one wife? Yes, one, or no, too many? Because let me see here. This topic was actually left to us to by one of our like subscribers here, one of our friends. He wanted us to give our opinion about that. Let me find. So, which country are you from? We have a topic today that actually is it right to allow men to have more than one wife? Do you think it is good? Do you think? Do you think? To me, I think it's kind of stressful. Like having more than one wife. Okay, that is good. You are very welcome. So I want to know from your side, from your point. Do you like support this this thing of men should have more than one wife? Like, do you think a man should have more than one wife? Don't you think it's kind of like stressing and expensive? You know, you're having three wives, and everyone is literally, and this instance will come in when all of them, they are living in rentals, and you literally have to do what? To take care of all of them, you know. You need to make sure that wife number one is having food, you know, wife number two is literally healthy, your wife number one is going to be sick, you know. So I think you have to be with I think you have to be in this incidence, like I have to be with one wife. I have to love my wife in so many different ways that I would have loved other like other women. because many men think like, if I have more than one wife, if I reach that point of if I reach that point of maybe them giving birth, one will have children that are very wise, and if I actually like have only one wife, and then others will literally not have so many, like some of them will literally come out, and then there will not be uh what, like they will not have like children who are literally so clever. That is what they think, of which it's not true. Like, I don't know why men don't fear to be stressed. Like, men don't fear stress. No, having more than one wife is literally so stressful, so stressful. So that is literally so, and it's expensive. How would you feel when wife number one is calling? Hello, um, I want this, I want this. After wife number one calling, wife number two is calling. Hello, I want this. You're going to get heart attacks. You're going to have heart attacks because of those so many wives that you're literally having. So, at least be with one wife. You know, if you get fed up of maybe your wife, like, of maybe you've seen maybe her characters are not matching your characters, then at least you opted to get another one, you know. But why would you opt to have so many wives? Why? So I think to my side, you know, Ranga, you've not given us your opinion, your opinion about it, your plain opinion about it. Like, what do you think about that topic? Like, do you think men should be allowed to have like more than one wife? If yes, why? If no, why? To me, I've given my part. I don't think it will be that way, because in the end of the day, what you have to give to wife number one is what you're supposed to give to wife number two. If you don't give them all what you're giving to other wives of yours, then you will literally create hatred. You know, you're going to find wife number one saying, you know, those children, your father gives them everything and they don't give us. So it will be stressful. And whereby, why would you be in life where it is so stressful? Why? Because of having so many wives. And why would you even opt to having so many wives? Like, that is what I really want to know. Please, let's discuss this. Let's try to talk about this. At least. At least tell us. Men, I know you're here. Do you think it's okay for you to have more than one wife? Do you think it's okay that way? Do you support it? You know, men, let's try to be engaging. Do you think it is okay for you to have more than one wife? Don't you think it's stressing to your life? Don't you think you're going to get heart attacks? Because if wife number one wants this and wife number two is asking for this, all of them are literally asking for the same thing in that time. Or you find that all your wives are literally not working. You know? So you're the one who is supposed to take good care of them. And all of them literally are not as sick. Or maybe you find out that all your wives are literally pregnant. That is when you're going to start comparing those wives, like, wife number two is literally not behaving like you during pregnancy, as if all women behave the same during their pregnancy. You're going to find number one, when wife number one is literally craving chicken. Then wife number two is literally craving things like eggplant, maybe cabbage. And wife number three is literally craving ice cream. I need sausages. I need this. And then you know, different pregnancies treat people differently. So you're going to start comparing to them, and they're also going to start comparing you. Like our husband or our husband, you know what? Happy are those that literally like feel that it's okay. That those men that literally feel that it's okay for them to have more than one wife. You know, have you ever sat down and looked into so many things that one wife literally wants? Sometimes it's only that care that people need, and you're going to divide it in maybe 4 women or 5 women, and then you yourself, don't you think you're going to get stressed in that process? So anyway, I'm your girl Clara. I'm your host. I'm from Uganda, Kampala, and I'm excited to have you here in this new month with a new topic, a new episode in the month of July. Happy new month, you know. And your host is actually coming from Uganda, Kampala. That is where I'm coming from. I'm excited to have you all here, and I literally want to know your opinions. What are those opinions, because I know you'll have different opinions about that topic. You have different opinions about that topic, So what do you think about that? Do you think having more than one woman or more than one wife, you as a man, don't you think it's stressful? Don't you think you're going to go mad? You know? And it needs you when you literally are earning a lot of money. Because in the end of the day, you're not going to manage more than one wife, if you literally, your profession is literally non-stable. You need to have that stability in your profession. You need to have that job that is actually stable, and it literally makes you earn a lot of money. So don't stress yourself. Get one wife, love that person differently, love them in all those different angles, all those different ways. So at least you don't stress your life. If one wife is asking you for maybe a dress and maybe you don't have money, you can try to find a way how you're going to make that one wife happy. But take this instance. This wife is asking you for a dress, another is asking you for money, another is asking you for a car, another is asking you for a house, another is asking you for rent. Hey, one person having so many different people and only one mind like this, you're going to go mad. Take this instance, all your wives are pregnant. Or take this instance that they've all given birth. Hospital number 1 is asking you for money for labor. Hospital number 2 is asking you for money for labor. Hospital number 3 is asking you for money for labor. Another one has actually had a normal birth. Another has had C-section. Another one has, you stress. Let's stay away from stress, my dear men. It's not good to be stressed over so many things that you would have done for only one person. So what do you think about that topic? I want you to be open to that topic. Like, don't you think that having more than one wife is literally stressful? Don't you think? Ask those people who have girlfriends, many girlfriends. Having girlfriend number 1, girlfriend number 1 celebrates birthdays, wants to celebrate those special days, birthdays, Valentine, anniversaries, when you met, and then wife number 2, girlfriend number 2, during birthdays, they don't want to stay at home. They want to go out for date, and then they also want to maybe have a little bit of picnic. Maybe they want you to take them out. You don't have enough money. You've just given it to girlfriend number 1, who actually has celebrated their birthday maybe in July 1st, and then your girlfriend number 2 celebrates their birthday July 2nd. So you take this incident of Valentine. And this comes in like some men will literally have different women, but they don't know themselves. You know, it's not like an open relationship whereby it is okay. Like, you know me, you know I have this, you know that. Some of them are literally passing behind, like behind those, you know. And then this comes in. Take this instance. It is Valentine's Day. Your girlfriend or wife number two wants a flower. Girlfriend number two also wants to be taken out on a date on Valentine's. And then you're like, aren't you going to get crazy? Man, please, let's learn how to love only one person like this, just enough in your life. One person like this, love them, go out on expensive tours, you know, have fun, create those wonderful and amazing memories. Why would you opt to have more than one wife? More than one. Do you know how hectic it is? July, yes. And as we are diving into the month of July, we literally want to enter it with a new opening. That is a new topic. Do you think that men having more than one wife is okay? Don't you think it's stressing? Don't you think it can literally drive them crazy? You know, we want to hear your take, want to hear what you're literally thinking about it. You know, what you literally think about it. Because on my side, I've literally given my opinion about it. Having more than one woman is literally hectic. I have my own personal needs. Wife number two, and then wife number three also has her own personal needs. If you're not working so hard, you have to spend the rest of your life like working because you need to cater for those wives. And then ask yourself, you know, people plan on to growing old with one person. Like, you always plan, like, I'm going to grow old with my wife, my children around. And then you as a person, you're literally in this kind of chaos that I'm going to grow old with my wives. Like, where are you going to put them? I don't think that it would be good for a man to have more than one wife. You know, it's hectic. I don't even know how I would speak it. It's so hectic, you know, because if I have personal needs that actually maybe are maybe something like 500, then you're going to find another one having personal needs that actually maybe in 1M, you know. Don't you think that you're going to start comparing one that is having personal needs are actually maybe 1M and another who's having 500, and then you're going to start say, wife number two is literally not asking me for personal needs that are actually in 1M. That means you're so expensive. Why did you get her when you cannot afford her? Why are you comparing them? If you had only her, don't you think it would literally make sense? So my dear friends, my dear men that are on my channel, my dear man, you know, that is actually going to land on this video. Try hard to be with one woman. Love that woman differently. You know, show them love in that different way, you know. So that is what we literally. So if you've just joined this live job, and I'm excited to have you here, but one thing, get a cup of wine, a glass of wine, and then sip on it, let it go through your body, and then let us think, why would you have more than one wife? Why? Like, why? It's hectic, stressful. You want to die in your own bed with so much stress, you know? No. Do that. Get one wife. Love them differently. Let all those needs be in only one woman, not in so many women. Like, you can be there and you're like, you know what? I'm going to grow old with my women. Who? With women, you know, my wives. why not I'm going to grow old with my wife, with my wife. You wake up one day, look at her, you don't think like ever getting a call from the second wife, like, I also need you. Like, you're going to be that kind of man that is going to start like giving days to your wife. Like, I'm going to sleep there on Tuesday, I'm going to sleep there on Wednesday, and why would you do that? Like, man, why would you do that? Please. I'm actually begging you so hard. If you ever think of getting more than one wife, even if you're rich, even if you're so rich, my dear, it is not good. You know, that money that you would have spent it in to more than one wives, you can literally go buy houses, do a lot of constructive things in that money, more than having one wife. you know I know some people, you feel cool, you feel okay when they literally say, that is his wife, that is wife number two, that is wife number three. But in the end of the day, you're the only one who's going to go back to bed and then cry yourself to sleep with all that stress and maybe wife number two is giving you. And you cannot come and tell it to wife number one, with all the stress that wife number three is giving you. And you cannot come and tell it to wife number one because it will literally sound crazy. You cannot do that. But you would have come back with all your stress and then try to sit down with your wife and then talk about them. So anyway, I'll literally not go further than this, but I want you to give out your opinion, what you prefer, what you think. You as a person, if you sit there one day and think about dating and you think about relationship, do you ever think of having more than one wife? Those things come in. People start bewitching themselves because of wife number one is so much loved by our husband, so let's do this. Your children are going to start these things of hating each other because of their mothers. And that wouldn't be cool. Like, it wouldn't at all. Wife number two is going to be then is like so children of wife number one are literally in so much expensive schools. Why am I not having, like, being in those expensive schools? Yet you would have used the rest of the money that actually you're trying to spend in wife number one, wife number two, and actually try to do something constructive. Like, maybe build houses, maybe do some big businesses. Why would you opt to do that? Anyway, I love you so much. Have a lovely one. I would like to say, may God bless you, because I think people are literally maybe some of them are just waking up, some of them are just having breakfast, some of them are literally doing a lot of things right now and they can't be here with us. But for those who have actually managed to discuss this with us, I'm excited. Happy new month. Happy birthday to all the July babies as we are waiting to get into August. I don't know what is going to be, what is going to take place on my birthday. But what I would want to say is that I love you so much, guys. It's because of you that I literally always come here. I've not been so much here because I've been having a lot of things that I had to take good care of. But for now, I'm back. Yes, I love you all. God bless you. Have a lovely one. Ciao, ciao.